2004, a group of star-crossed misfits decided to, take the same plane and crash it on a mysterious island full of secrets and polar bears.
And ever since then, all office water cooler discussions have involved smoke monsters and said polar bears. And, of course, Heisenberg's uncertainty principle.
That might just be the G4 water cooler, that last part. But who knows? Either way, it's sixth and final season, and it's airing early next year. Lost now threatens to rock your water cooler like never before. Everybody, welcome the cast of Lost. Nestor Carbonell, Michael Emerson, and Jorge Garcia. How are you, sir?
Doing great.
Hey, guys. So I didn't think about my costumes and interviewing people. I just thought, yeah, costumes is fine. Well, now I have to actually interview huge stars dressed as Wonder Woman. It's cool. It's cool.
You guys don't mind, right?
You wear it well.
All right.
I'm just going to stand over here and just say, oh, yeah, every now and then.
It's a very nice costume.
Oh,
yes.
Thank you.
Kevin, yours is great, too.
Thank you.
Great, that's not
for
cool.
finally recognizing
that's not
that.
Cool.
It's about time.
That's nothing.
Guys, Lost has had an incredible run over the past 5 years. Is this like the last Comic-Con experience for you guys, you think, or?
Well, the last with Lost, but I don't know. I have a feeling that stuff might bring us back in some form or another.
Yeah, now that I've gotten a taste of genre work, I think maybe I'll just continue to work in the realm of horror and science fiction and make this a second home.
Well, that's the thing is when you're...
You'd have to when you get so many damn cool toys of yourself.
Look
I mean,
at that.
that's pretty sweet.
Do you have this?
No, I
yourself?
don't have one. That's the first I've seen it.
There you go.
Sir.
Wow.
I like that it's beaten up then.
Now, will it be weird if you re-gift this to like a family member for a birthday or something like that? Just be like,
And sign it.
I got
Here
you what
go.
you wanted.
Yeah, don't just travel the world and everyone take pictures with it.
Well, now, I know you guys just finished the Lost panel.
Yes.
And I heard that a few of the cast members got up and actually got in line and asked questions. Is it because you guys are equally as confused as Season 6?
We don't know anything about Season 6. I mean, we're pretty confused about Season 5, I think.
I don't know who I am. To be honest. I always struggle with that. I start with that, struggling with that. So who knows where the thing's going? We don't know.
Do you try to ask them? You're like, can you just tell me, like,
You ask,
something?
and you get a very cryptic answer. Like, yeah, you would not be wrong to assume something like that.
Yeah.
so
like,
would I be...
like, do I die tomorrow? And they're like,
You
no,
would
no, right, but death is kind of...
Don't make any plans.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but a lot of, sometimes people die and you just don't know, but then they come back, right?
Yeah, a lot of characters who died off are now coming back for the last season, including Charlie. Is it going to be good to have Dominic coming back?
Sure, I think it's going to be awesome. I mean, I just found out this morning when he was getting in the cars.
Really? That's how you find out?
Yeah.
He can't.
That's how I found out about that.
We saw him yesterday behind the stage at Star Wars panel with Elijah Wood. So we didn't get to talk to him.
I caught him at Jamba Juice and got all the secrets. Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
was
That's
great.
it?
Yeah, and I follow him on Twitter, so.
Just here's an extra boost. Tell me what you know.
How impossible is it for you guys to even navigate the show floor this year? I mean, you've been here for years now. Is it me, or does it seem just crazy huge in comparison to previous years?
Yeah, it's incredibly dense. I tried to walk the floor, but after about an hour, I was like, okay, I need to go take a break somewhere.
Do you have walls of elite security guards escorting you?
No, I tried to do it naked, pretty much.
Naked?
It was,
Naked Jorge?
yeah.
What?
Apparently that dragged in more of a crowd.
I love that. You guys love it here, obviously, as well.
I've never been here before.
This is your first Comic-Con?
This is the first time.
What a huge one to come to.
I've ever been here.
So how has been the experience then?
It's kind of overwhelming. I think it's a lot of people and a very strong energy.
Yeah.
And I don't think I would dare walk the convention floor.
But
there's
have
so
your
much
own
cool
bobblehead.
stuff here.
You're fine. You're safe.
I'm so happy. I'm clutching it.
Now, Season 5, so far, in our opinion, best season so
Yes.
far. I know you said you don't really know about Season 6, but do you know anything? I mean, at least... Are things going to be solved? Will we understand everything now that's wrapping up? Will we get to know answers?
Or we're going to have to wait for the big motion picture.
Or the
which I'm
DVD
sure is
release, and then
coming.
you'll...
Who knows? I mean, the only thing we're sort of told is that the bigger, broader questions will be answered, but also, but a lot of the smaller mysteries, I think, will be left to the imagination of the viewer, because you don't want to know everything.
Yeah, I don't want it all completely wrapped up.
Are you going to cut to black in the middle of a song, though? Because that would make me check
nothing
my
like
cable
that.
box.
Yeah, I was thinking
I trust our writers. I think it'll be satisfying, and I think it'll be an ending for grown-ups.
Well, why do you not want all the answers? When someone watches the show for so long, the fans are like, I really want to know this. I'd like to figure it out.
You want a little bit of mystery, a little bit of mystique left. I think like the bigger picture, sort of who controls the island? The forces, in conflict. Are they going to be resolved? And the why questions. Why is he so invested in? Whitmore is so invested in, wanting to kill. All the bigger sort of issues, I think. But the little things, I don't want to know every property of the island and the scientific reason behind every property.
You want that to be a nerd debate on forums for years and years to come. You don't want to put that to bed, of course.
Exactly.
Has anyone talked about a Lost movie?
They say no.
They say no.
Yeah, that's just rumor. Yeah.
I say yes. Can we? I mean, would you guys be on board for something like that if that were an option? Or?
Yeah.
Only if I could.
I guess I'll be the only one there.
Only if I could play someone else's role.
Really?
Wow.
If you could play any other role on the island other than the polar bear, what role would you want to actually take up?
I would want to play Mr. Echo.
Really?
Yeah. I always thought it was a great part.
No,
that's a good answer.
Yeah.
It's a great part, and I wanted it. Yeah.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
So when you actually came on to Lost, it was a huge show, and you were on it from the beginning. Did you guys were you just so excited when you got this? Were you just like, it's just another job, and I don't know how the fans are going to respond to me, and just got to go in like a job?
Well, it was exciting. I knew the show, and I knew that it was a success. But again, it was a guest spot, and one of the things you do when you're a perennial guest player, like I always have been, is you try not to form strong attachments. It's sort of show up, do the work, and go home. Don't try to insinuate yourself too strongly into the life of the show.
Yeah.
But so it was a surprise to me, a happy one, that I got to stay on.
Well, it absolutely worked.
Yeah.
We are so glad that you guys have given us five great seasons. We can't wait for season 6.
Thanks.
And thank you guys again so much for coming on the show. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you guys.
The cast is lost, everybody. We're not supposed to yell down because it starts a riot or something like that. But whatever. You guys deserve it. Thank you so much.
Thank
Come
you.
on.
Don't work too hard in Hawaii.
Yeah.
The new season of Lost premieres early next year.